ladies and gentlemen, I'm just coming on to do a quick tutorial based on one that I've seen today that I was shown on Facebook. And I'll leave the original link below, and it's basically a really good way of getting out your intricate dies, okay, but in an alternative way. So what I'm going to use is, as an example, I'm going to use some of these dreaded X-cut dies, which are renowned for being tricky for getting out, okay. So I'm going to lie that on there. I'm going to have the scissors. The scissors are quite tricky, and I'm also going to use this very intricate Joanna Sheen die, which cuts out a beautiful shape, which is very intricate like that. And I cut this die out last night before I'd seen this tutorial this morning, and I spent the best part of 15 minutes prodding out that you know, the delicate detail. Now you can do your wax paper, everything. This gives you a different result. This does a different thing to wax paper, okay, and I'm going to show you. Right, so I'm going to cut these out first, just using my regular, I think I'm going to just put a shim over the top of there. Hold on a minute, let me find something. I'll just put an extra piece of card over the top to make sure it cuts properly. Oop, sliding about. Sorry if there's a bit of shakiness. The legs on my table, they're only from IKEA. You know, they're only cheap little tables, so they're not always very sturdy. So that should have cut those now. Okay. So then you've got the problem, the age-old problem of either dies that don't come out. I mean, that one has done because it's Joanna Sheen and they do. But, you know, sometimes you get your X-cut ones. Look, there you go. And your card is sometimes, like it is now, stuck in the die, and by the time you try pulling them out, it rips them, okay, and then you end up with a dodgy cut. And there again, yeah, you've got to start poking it out, and sometimes it can rip them. So I'm going to show you a way of not having to do that. Okay, I'll just take this off of here. And what the lady used was dryer sheets, okay. So what you do is you get 4 dryer sheets, you fold them in half. I'm going to use one that I've already been using. You get 4 dryer sheets and then you fold them in half. I've already used this once and done it all once. I'm going to reuse it, okay, because it'll work. And then you put your cutouts with your paper still in your die, because they're fiddly to get out. You put it on your dryer sheet like that. Or what you can do is you can just put your paper die on as well. You know, if you've got fiddly bits that haven't come out properly. Put your plate back on top, like so, and run it back through your machine, okay? The dies won't cut, the dryer sheet, so you can use the dryer sheets a few times doing this, okay? And what it actually does is, whoops, I've got stuff falling off. Because the dryer sheets have got a sticky residue, look, see, it's grasped your card and taken it out of the die. Really, really easy. Okay, same with that one. And they're now attached to your dryer sheet. So then you can carefully peel them off your dryer sheet, like so. And if you look, it's already automatically taken out the little delicate bits. Can you see? And they're stuck to the dryer sheet. So it stops you having to poke it all out with a needle. Or however you do it. I know I sit there with a needle, me, and poke them all out. And it just saves you a lot of time. There's no residue on the paper. No greasy feel, no nothing. And they smell nice. So basically it's grasped it from the die. Now let's try this one and see if it takes all the delicate detail. It's taken just about most of it. About 90% of it, that one is taken, that delicate one. But what it does do then is it does make it an awful lot easier to then go in and just press out them last few bits. There, I've had to do about 3. Instead of sitting there for 15 minutes, I've just done the odd 1 or 2 that didn't quite catch. There's just one there as well. Just the little tiny ones, probably because I'd reused the sheet. But if you see, look, 90% of the little fiddly bits are stuck to the dryer sheet. So it makes you cutting out much, much faster. It reduces the time immensely. You know, so give it a try. Play about with it. Play about with your thicknesses of your paper. Play about with your dryer sheet. She does recommend that you use fragrance-free. I found it can leave a tiny sticky residue on your plates, but I mean, you can just wash that off. It doesn't matter. Okay, but that has saved me a lot of time. And I sat this morning and I cut out a great big pile of those dress forms, literally in minutes, doing it this way. Whereas last night I did one without doing it in this way, and I spent a best part of 10 to 15 minutes just poking out the holes in one. So, you know, the time that it's saving you is absolutely outstanding. So, dryer sheets, go and get some. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.